Yes, hello and welcome to this week's episode of Spirit Rising. I am your host and commentator, Shirt Donovan. And folks, we have an action-packed card for you this evening. And first up tonight, we have Reynaldo Mendez from the Good Buddies camp in the heavyweight division, taking on all-day Elliot McKay. This should be an explosive contest. Both of these athletes extremely well-rounded, but known for their quick offense and as well as their innovative offense. And I'm sure that we will see some innovation here tonight to start things off at Spirit Rising. Folks, we do thank you so much for joining us this evening. We will now get to that opening contest here tonight, heavyweight action between Reynaldo Mendez and Elliot McKay.
Fight.
Suplex attempt early there from Mendez is scouted by Elliot McKay, who then receives a drop toe hold. Elliot McKay looking to control the early pace of this match, though a backdrop from Reynaldo Mendez contesting that effort. Back and forth early on between these two heavyweights. Quickening the pace, Reynaldo Mendez lining up a big kick across the spine of Elliot McKay. Elliot McKay refusing to give up the early advantage here. Reynaldo Mendez laying in a stiff elbow. Look at that. Elliot McKay trying to counter right back into the action, but runs in to a rib check there from Reynaldo Mendez. Fast-paced action here early on to start things off. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, but look at Elliot McKay showing a lot of tenacity. Hanging in there, and again the midsection targeted. The kick to the spine once more. Reynaldo Mendez coming out on top there for the past few exchanges. Elliot McKay trying to get back in this fight. Submission attempt is a good start. Irish whipped attempt from Mendez, taking Elliot McKay back down to the mat. Big kick there from Elliot McKay. Well placed, and now Mendez testing McKay with these chops. McKay answering with forearms. Mendez to the top. Knee across the body of Elliot McKay. Quickly taking advantage of that situation, and you see the friends of Reynaldo Mendez on the outside, as I should say the Good Buddies, Jeffrey Hudson and Great Heart. Look at Mendez now to the top rope. Tornado DDT from the top. Is it enough? Elliot McKay withstanding the offense of Reynaldo Mendez, and now McKay, look at this. Reversing a suplex attempt, McKay trying to get back in control. Mendez working a headlock back to the center of the ring. Mendez to the ropes. Tremendous kick from Reynaldo Mendez. And McKay just locking in these drop toe holds, dropping to the mat so quickly. Mendez avoiding the running offense, trying the Irish whip again, and this time the high angle drop kick connecting for Elliot McKay. Look at McKay. Big DDT now. Shooting star press. Mendez out at one.
Bring it.
Hudson offering some encouragement on the outside. And a desperation kick from Mendez. Mendez showing a lot of guts here, and it runs into a DDT. Shooting star once more. Reynaldo Mendez showing an otherworldly tenacity here, withstanding all this offense, trying for a pin of his own. 2 count for Mendez. Irish whip sends McKay to the ropes. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, trying to put him away here near the corner. Elliot McKay still in this fight, but he has taken a lot of damage. Suplex reversal sends Mendez across the apron. Look at this. Octopus hold now for Elliott McKay. Mendez rolls through. Counter from McKay. DDT. How is Mendez doing this? Firing up off the mat continually after these huge DDTs from Elliott McKay. McKay trying to rally, trying to figure out what it could be to put away Mendez, opting for the submission holds now. The octopus hold applied again. Snap suplex from Mendez. And to the top once more. Pinning attempt off the top rope. Not quite enough. Dropping Elliott McKay down onto his head. And look at Mendez again, scouting. Shotgun drop kick to the back of Elliott McKay. And a super kick. McKay in control. Octopus hold again, the game plan, the late game plan taking shape for Elliott McKay. Mendez again. No. Very near fall there. But Elliott McKay now in control. Big kick in the corner. Mendez avoiding the corner control and now trapping the head. Incredible action between these two heavyweights to start things off this evening. Offense avoided by McKay, but he runs into another gut check. Mendez seemingly having an answer for everything McKay has. And it's Mendez to the top once more. Trying for the pin. Hurricane Rana from the top. No. What tremendous performances out of both athletes here. It's McKay with a super kick. Neither man wanting to give up the advantage here. High angle drop kick from Elliott McKay. A huge display of agility. Octopus hold again. Wiggins in position. Enziguri connects. Surprise roll up from Mendez. No. McKay now. But he's in the ropes. Better angle on it this time. No, still a break. The feet of Reynaldo Mendez. Mendez to the top. Hurricane Rana again. He's got it deep. No. Super kick from McKay. McKay on the outside. Big forearm. Axe kick from McKay, brutal kick. Following up with the octopus hold. A break signaled by the official. And again, McKay needing to reposition. Both men needing to reposition. DDT from McKay. Can he count on it this time? He can. Elliott McKay putting down a very resilient Reynaldo Mendez here in the opening contest tonight at Spirit Rising. My goodness, an incredible effort from both performers there. And I really, to tell you the truth, folks, I thought Reynaldo Mendez had that one all the way through. Elliott McKay, resilient enough to hang in there and put down just a Reynaldo Mendez that would not die. We saw several one counts there after big offensive sequences from Elliott McKay. But it is McKay, after a hard-fought bout here tonight at Spirit Rising, coming out on top in the heavyweight division. Well, folks, now we are moving on to a matchup in the junior division. It is Luis Ortega taking on Have Mercy Percy Chapman. Both of these young athletes looking to pick up another win for their records here in the junior division at Super Spirit Wrestling. This should be a fast-paced affair as we are used to seeing in the junior division, folks. And now the athletes are in the ring. Let's go there now for this contest. Official Kim Carrillo getting things started here for this junior division contest as Luis Ortega avoids an early suplex attempt from Percy Chapman. Chapman catching the leg there, leading to a takedown. Irish whip from Ortega. No, look at this. Offense foiled by Percy Chapman. Test of strength here, and look at this. Ortega seemingly on top in that regard. Percy Chapman firing out of the corner with some big knees to the midsection. Not wanting to play victim to the corner advantage of Luis Ortega. Textbook slam there from Chapman. And look at this. This time perhaps it is Chapman. The strength factor perhaps being more even than we initially anticipated here from the early readings of this matchup. Look at that counter elbow from Chapman. Chapman known as a striker, if not a bit more of a brawler, can really take it to you. And you see it here, these big clubbing forearms, these knees, and look at that rolling punch connecting there for Percy Chapman. Luis Ortega will want to avoid those toe-to-toe scenarios, use his quickness and lucha background to capitalize on these offensive exchanges. Percy Chapman looking for an opening. Luis Ortega proving to be slippery, transitioning now into the head scissors. Inside cradle near the corner, Kim Carrillo scouting a break. Look at this, transitioning from the spinning drop toe hold into submission offense. Luis Ortega avoiding these strikes. Look at that, pull through clothesline though, connecting for Chapman, but Luis Ortega springing right up off the mat. Ortega trying to keep Chapman grounded and again going to the submission style offense. Kim Carrillo checking Chapman, who does not submit. Corner control now for Chapman. Ortega firing out with a big kick. Look at this, innovative pin, center of the ring. Chapman quickly escaping. And look at this. Really cinching in that headlock before being shoved away by Chapman. Ortega on a roll. Getting in small bouts of offense here. Look at this. This is the toe-to-toe scenario that I said Ortega should avoid. Inside cradle now for Ortega. Chapman not staying down for long in the early goings of this contest. Look at the speed of Luis Ortega. Elbow across the back of Luis Ortega. Could it be enough for Percy Chapman? No, unfortunate positioning there. Pull through clothesline, opening up another opportunity from the top. Diving body splash. Two, no. Sliced bread from Chapman. Really making Luis Ortega work for these kickouts. And Ortega rising to meet the occasion. Look at this, Ortega with a crossface dropping down. Sending Chapman to the corner. High risk opportunity perhaps now for Ortega. No, it is Chapman with a stiff punch. And now Chapman scouting from the top rope. Big sledgehammer from the top. Look at this. Chapman just laying in big strikes here late in this contest. Soul butt kick from Ortega in answer. Ortega trying to slow things down. Chapman looking really strong in this contest. Diving crossbody once more. And it's almost enough there as Luis Ortega getting those shoulders up a little late and now being run over by Percy Chapman. Look at that interesting angle on that brain buster. Ortega's legs clearly in the ropes there. And Percy Chapman trying to rally this crowd here tonight at Spirit Rising. Super kick from Chapman. Ortega trying to get some momentum here. No, drop kick is off target. Chapman trying to pick the bones, runs into another side headlock takedown. Luis Ortega wisely trying to slow the pace of Chapman, who has just been on fire lately in this contest. Look at this! Pulling Chapman all the way through for that inverted DDT. Luis Ortega getting in some big offense late. Crossface again. Chapman now back on the offensive to the top rope. Diving crossbody connects.
1, 2.
No! Interesting that did not do it. Luis Ortega hanging in. Look at Chapman! Putting his body on the line and sending Ortega into the railing here. And now Chapman getting a taste of the railing.
11, 12, 13.
What an effort out of both competitors here. But it might be turning nasty. Both athletes back in the ring. Big punch from Chapman. Release German now. How much can Ortega withstand? The high impact offense of Chapman throughout this match. DDT from Ortega. Chapman immediately up. Fisherman Buster. Is the Fisherman Buster enough? No. We have not seen many pinning predicaments for Ortega in this matchup in comparison to Chapman. But can he pick up one where it counts? Counter powerbomb. Side headlock control again here for Luis Ortega. The toe-to-toe scenario again. Ortega. I don't know if this is the route to go. Look at Ortega. Big drop kick connects. Inside cradle. No! About as close as it gets. And Ortega now running into another huge super kick. Release German. What an effort. Irish whip. Frankensteiner, but Chapman. Is it enough? Is the DDT enough? No! Inside cradle! No, my God! Fisherman Buster from Ortega. An explosive series of late offense too here. No, my God! Big punch from Chapman. Ortega again sent to the outside. Ortega hard into the railing.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Big lariat trying to daze Ortega to maybe pick up a countout victory. And could that be what it takes? Another big shot. DDT from Ortega. Can he capitalize? He cannot, and he runs into a forearm. Modified brainbuster again from Chapman. And Ortega, fortunately in the ropes there, running into another brainbuster from Chapman. Bridges on the German. It is enough. An absolute war here in the junior division comes to a close in victory for Have Mercy Percy Chapman. What a display there, folks. An incredible effort on both sides of the ring there from Chapman and Ortega, but it is Chapman here tonight coming away victorious in that junior division contest. Well, folks, we're going to take a very short break, and when we come back, we will have a matchup in the women's tag division. Squad Life, Samina Velvon and Mariah Hamilton taking on Linda Kruger and Jacqueline Frazier of TKF. This is a match you won't want to miss, folks. We will be right back. Do not go anywhere. All right, folks, we are back and we are ready for action in the women's tag division. Squad Life taking on TKF here tonight at Spirit Rising. This should be an exciting matchup, folks. Samina Velvon and Mariah Hamilton recently stating that they are out for blood, unhappy thus far with their progress in Super Spirit Wrestling. And they will have their chance tonight against former tag champions in TKF. TKF, of course, did not hold on to the titles long, but they did famously upset Diamond Deluxe to temporarily become the women's tag champions. Let's see if they can bounce back to form here tonight against Squad Life. Early corner control here for Squad Life. Now seemingly given up by Samina Velvon. Questionable Irish whip there, but Velvon with a high impact backdrop. And again, this time countering the offense of Linda Kruger. Early tag here for TKF. Jacqueline Frazier getting her first action of the matchup. Samina Velvon clubbing blow to the top of Jacqueline Frazier's head. Frazier on the reversal. Samina Velvon running into offense from both members of TKF now, not able to avoid the cross arm breaker from Kruger. Pinning predicament there. Jacqueline Frazier immediately getting up off the mat.
Come on.
Mariah Hamilton perhaps looking for a tag. Snapmare takedown. Jacqueline Frazier not able to get much going, trying to break away with a forearm. Samina Velvan resilient as ever, but now the Wakagitame for Frazier. Underhook position results in a big suplex for Frazier. A display of strength as Samina Velvan, big elbow after that standing switch. Counter bulldog from Frazier. As our roster takes shape here in Super Spirit Wrestling, all of these athletes getting to know one another's habits and strategies, resulting in some interesting adaptations. Fall away slam there from Velvan as Mariah Hamilton now faces off against Jacqueline Frazier. Hamilton with a big Frankensteiner off the Irish whip. Snapmare takedown from Frazier. Trying to get something going here under a hook suplex, trying it again, but this time Hamilton reversing the offense that was applied to her partner as she comes off the top rope with the senton, looking for a pin now. Wow, just taking the legs out from under Jacqueline Frazier, who avoids further offense there, trying to break away for a tag, and she does. Linda Kruger taking control of the situation following that tag. Wakagitame now here. Hamilton on target with that tremendous Frankensteiner again. Planting Linda Kruger into the mat. Jacqueline Frazier trying to rally this crowd behind Linda Kruger. In the corner now, Mariah Hamilton suffering these big kicks from Kruger. And look at this, Hamilton now transitioning into a cross arm breaker. Unfortunate positioning results in a break. Our tag team specialist Norio Nakatomi on duty for this matchup. Linda Kruger finding ways to get it done here. Norio Nakatomi waving off the involvement of Samina Velvan. Look at this, counter powerbomb from Kruger. And now dishing out some offense to Velvan. Tremendous drop kick following those forearms. And an enziguri now connecting for Kruger. Samina Velvan clearly frustrated. And that may have put Velvan on the warpath here. Scoop slam from Velvan. Big rising knee in the corner, standing switch, backdrop. Great sequence here from Velvan. And again, Velvan just planting the back and shoulders of Linda Kruger. Uranage from Kruger. Is it enough? Out of nowhere. And Velvan again showing signs of frustration as the enziguri lands for Kruger. High angle kick across the face of Samina Velvan. Inverted DDT. Kruger and Velvan really have taken it to each other, but for now it is Kruger.
Come on.
To the ropes, Linda Kruger looking for something big, and the lariat connects. Kruger back to the ropes, running into Velvan. Elbow connects, trying to put Velvan down. Big, big suplex. And look at this, squad life on the outside, looking to wreak havoc. Oh my goodness!
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Huge offensive exchanges on the outside. Count of 14, and Velvon is back in the ring. Tremendous lariat from Samina Velvon. Reversal from Kruger. Velvon realizing the mistake, trying to correct it here. Tag made for TKF. Jacqueline Frazier on standby as Linda Kruger connects the triple brainbusters. And a suplex as well for Frazier. Irish whip now for Frazier, rolling forearm. Both women to the ropes. Drop kick connects for Frazier. Look at Velvon looking fatigued here. And now it is the brainbusters being dealt to Jacqueline Frazier. But Velvon, perhaps gassed in her own right, as she collects another huge rolling forearm from Jacqueline Frazier. Frazier dropping her down with the Wakagatame. And Mariah Hamilton right there and waiting. Frazier will need to work Velvon back to a favorable position. Look at that. A tide turner if I ever saw one. But Velvon is winded. Big power bomb from Velvon. Not able to capitalize, needing to make a tag. And you see Hamilton calling for that tag. Velvon at least maintaining the advantage. Look at that though. Running into a big suplex from Frazier. Now it could be Velvon in trouble. Oh my God! Could be it. No, Hamilton recognizing the clear danger, and Velvon will not take that chance again. Jacqueline Frazier with another suplex. Wakagatame center of the ring. Frazier really turning this around for TKF. And look at this. Look at Hamilton in the corner. Enziguri. Trying for a pin. No.
20 minutes gone.
Pinning predicament for Frazier. Shoulders down. No. Collision sends both women to the mat in what has been an explosive women's tag contest. Frazier maybe signaling for the end. Holding Jacqueline Frazier for that big lariat senton. Look at Mariah Hamilton decimating Frazier. Again with the bulldog. Simultaneously working Frazier to a favorable position. But Frazier creates separation. Velvon intercepts what could have been a disastrous moment for Mariah Hamilton.
Come on.
Could that be the difference maker? Again, Hamilton and Frazier pushing each other to the limit. Smart Irish whip here from Hamilton. Frazier trying to contend with both members. Both women tied up in the corner. Wakagatame interrupted by Velvon. Kruger, a fresh competitor, now a factor in this matchup. Kruger planting Hamilton on the mat. Soul butt kick to the midsection from Hamilton in retaliation. Then an elbow. Look at this. A pin now. Rope break signaled by the official. Look at this. Big strikes from Kruger. Super kick from Hamilton to the ropes. Senton across the body of Kruger. Oh my God. Trying for a pin. It is enough. What an effort. And Squad Life picking up what they wanted here tonight. They said they were out for blood and that they were unhappy with their progress thus far here in Super Spirit Wrestling. A win here tonight was big for them over a team who, although they were not champions very long, folks, they were still once at the top of the mountain in the women's tag division. You can't discount TKF. They were, after all, champions at one point, and now Squad Life able to say that they are victorious over former champions here in the women's tag division. A crucial development there for Squad Life as they forge their path forward in Super Spirit Wrestling. Folks, we are now moving on to a matchup in the women's division. It is going to be Shelly Jacobs taking on Hana Nishikawa. And folks, I am personally very excited for this matchup. Hana Nishikawa, of course, a mainstay in the top 5 here in Super Spirit Wrestling, has had a shot at the title, unfortunately came up short against current champion Chie Hamasaki. Shelly Jacobs, meanwhile, very new to Super Spirit Wrestling, but has proven to be an extremely explosive athlete in her own right. Hana Nishikawa will certainly put newcomer Jacobs to the test here. Hana Nishikawa, at this point, I don't think it's any doubt that Nishikawa is Super Spirit Wrestling's most gifted striker regardless of any division. Shelly Jacobs, though, really showing to be a powerhouse, capable of some dynamic and dangerous maneuvers. Hana Nishikawa avoiding some offense for now from Jacobs. And look at that. Hana Nishikawa says, if you want to strike, we can strike. And she answers the elbow with some big knees that send Jacobs to the mat, and you see them there again. The striking prowess coming into play early here, and a lariat now for Nishikawa. Early pinning predicament, 1 count, says Lenny Spencer. Reversal from Nishikawa on the Irish whip, and Jacobs running right into another huge kick. And again, this time to the face of Jacobs. Jacobs has got to wake up. Cutter from Nishikawa. Folks, if the other early goings of this contest are any indication, Nishikawa could prove to be quite the gatekeeper in the women's division, as she is really taking it to Jacobs early on here. Jacobs having a tough time implementing her own repertoire here. And this time Jacobs going toe-to-toe again, though, but look, the elbow there, the forearm. I'm not sure which part of the arm got more contact there, but it did send Nishikawa down. Look at this, though, Jacobs trying to take Hana Nishikawa off guard there. Nishikawa trying for a pin of her own here, earning a 2 count. Jacobs looking very shaky here. Nishikawa avoiding another offense attempt off the Irish whip. Jacobs will try it again. This time, belly-to-belly release. Signs of life here for Shelly Jacobs. Countering the kicks now, perhaps downloading some information. Understanding how to adapt to a competitor like Hana Nishikawa. A lot of pure wrestlers are unsure how to approach a pure striker. Hana Nishikawa has enjoyed those benefits here in Super Spirit Wrestling. Look at Jacobs countering a top rope attempt there from Nishikawa, leading to a big elbow of her own. Nishikawa giving chase to the outside here. Big knee. And you saw Shelly Jacobs trying to counter with perhaps a kick of her own. Look at both of these women throwing each other into the ring. certainly testing the strength and toughness of one another as Shelly Jacobs drops Nishikawa onto the outside. Irish whip from Jacobs, who is looking rough here, but the belly to belly right off the ropes there, carrying through a ton of momentum. Can Jacobs rally here? Standing switch, backdrop for Jacobs. This is the Shelly Jacobs that we are used to seeing since her debut in Super Spirit Wrestling. Hana Nishikawa finding herself in a bit of a predicament here as it goes later and later in this contest. Nishikawa now trying to regain control. Lariat could do the job. Corner control again for Nishikawa. But look at this, Jacobs out. No, but it's a bulldog from Nishikawa. What a moment that could have been for Jacobs. But Nishikawa demonstrating a big level of awareness there. Unfortunate rope break there. Basement drop kick for Jacobs, trying to keep on a roll here. Look at Jacobs, almost doubled over. Expending a lot of energy to keep up with Nishikawa. Disasterplex! Disasterplex! She got her! My God, what an upset! The crowd here stunned. Shelly Jacobs defeating Hana Nishikawa in the women's division at Spirit Rising. Incredible development there, folks. The Disasterplex proving deadly as ever. Hana Nishikawa firmly in control in the early goings of that contest. I don't know if adrenaline kicked in. I don't know what it was, but Shelly Jacobs came right around the later that matchup went, and then, of course, opening up an opportunity for the Disasterplex, which, as you see, folks, is just such a nasty maneuver. We have yet to see anyone escape the Disasterplex, and it claims Hana Nishikawa here tonight at Spirit Rising. A big win for Shelly Jacobs as she tries to lay her own claim to a top 5 spot in the women's division here in Super Spirit Wrestling. A lot of Shelly Jacobs here, fans here in tonight, very pleased with what they've just seen. Hana Nishikawa fans, meanwhile, sort of rubbing their necks, and I would be too. It's hard to not feel the Disasterplex when you see it in the ring, folks. One of Super Spirit Wrestling's most dynamic maneuvers. And now, folks, speaking of dynamic maneuvers, we are heading to a matchup in the junior division. It's going to be newcomer Jamie Watts taking on Elijah Howell. And, folks, these two men are so good at what they do. Jamie Watts, incredibly agile. Elijah Howell, incredibly technically sound. And this clash of styles here tonight in the ring will be very interesting to see as Jamie Watts now locks up with Elijah Howell. Reversal early on here from Howell. Standing switch. Look at this. What a backbreaker from Howell to start things off. Both of these men new to the junior division in Super Spirit Wrestling. Jamie Watts trying the, look at this, Elijah Howell just refusing to get caught by the Irish whip offense. Look at that. Both men trying to seek early leverage, neither gaining the advantage. Head scissors there for Watts. Incredible lower body strength, core strength from Watts. Will play a factor in this matchup. Look at that, Jamie Watts trying to neutralize the leg of Elijah Howell, but Elijah Howell having enough in that leg to spring up for that backdrop, depositing Jamie Watts onto the mat. Looking for another one, running into a bulldog from Watts. Rear chin lock now being applied. Watts able to create separation, and look at this now. Big kicks from Watts meeting the forearms. Elijah Howell gaining the momentum advantage here. Knees across the body of Jamie Watts, and this time just shoving Watts to the mat. Elijah Howell enforcing his will here. Look at Watts. No, it is in fact Elijah Howell with the reversal, earning a 1 count from official Burt Wiggins. Shotgun dropkick avoided. Nice back steps there from Jamie Watts. Look at that, Watts. Getting those legs all the way up across the chest. And look at this. No, it's Watts. Incredible counter there into the flip. Sending Elijah Howell for a ride. And you see the sort of dynamic offense emerging in the junior division. Incredibly gifted athletes. Look at that. Jamie Watts again testing Elijah Howell with these kicks. Howell with another counter. Elijah Howell with that low center of gravity. We mentioned the lower body strength of Jamie Watts, but Elijah Howell also incredibly gifted in that regard. Look at that, split stunner from Watts. Could it be? No, not enough on the split stunner. And one of Jamie Watts' cards has been played here. Big spine buster from Howell. Look at this. The underhook DDT. Could it be enough? Elijah Howell showing a lot of tenacity here. Jamie Watts avoiding a suplex attempt perhaps, looking for another pin. Persistent as Watts, coming away with another 2 count. DDT again from Watts. Is it a no? Close there. Look at Watts. Elijah Howell. How many of these can he withstand? No, my goodness. And finally, it is Elijah Howell battling back. A little confused there on what he wanted to do. Perhaps the effects of the DDTs. Fisherman Buster connects in full for Elijah Howell, who goes to the top rope. Big drop kick for Howell. Unique pinning situation unfortunately results in a break. Look at this. Howell just decimating the leg, but this time it is the leg of Watts. Still being a factor. Split stunner from Watts. Could it be? No! So close! Watts in the corner. But look at this! Howell out of the corner, rolling him over for a stunner of his own. And could it be enough for the victory here too? No, my God! High angle German. My goodness, these junior division competitors giving it everything they've got. Watts, Inzaguri, and to the top. Knees across the back of Elijah Howell. Beautiful combination. Center of the ring. No, my God, I thought that was it. Watts to the ropes. Knees again. Shotgun drop kick. Connects in a big way for Howell. Both men down. An incredible effort. Standing switch. Running bulldog. Watts plotting his next move. To the top. It is the knees again. No, this time, wisely, seeing that he didn't have any time. Look at this. Look at Watts. Oh, my God. A cutter to the outside.
5, 6,
Have you ever seen anything so dangerous in your life?
10, 11, 12.
Both men brutalizing one another on the outside. Action back in the ring. Fisherman Buster from Howell. My God. Jamie Watts' legs getting there for the rope break. What a drop kick there from the standing position from Jamie Watts. Irish whip from Howell. Standing switch. Sleeper drop. Jamie Watts refusing to stay down. Howell somehow recovering after that cutter to the outside. Split stunner again from Watts. Split stunner again. 1, 2. My God, he got him. My God. What a match here tonight. The crowd going crazy for that contest between Jamie Watts and Elijah Howell. The split stunner finally sealing the deal in the end. What a match there, folks. Elijah Howell showing an incredible amount of tenacity in his own right, but he was not able to withstand the offensive onslaught of Jamie Watts. And Jamie Watts just definitely earning that victory here tonight in junior division action. My goodness, folks, I've got to recover. And thank goodness that we do have to go to a short break. When we come back, we will have the final 2 matches of the evening. It will be Defiler taking on the Mysticals in men's tag action. And then our main event will be Stan Beasley taking on the ever-shining Hideaki Adachi. 2 big matches that you won't want to miss, folks. And my goodness, if you are like me, you got to recover after that junior division match. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, folks, get back and get settled in here for, the final 2 matches of the evening. I'm still catching my breath from that junior division match, folks. Holy smokes, what an effort we just saw there out of Jamie Watts and Elijah Howell. And now we are going to take you to a matchup in the men's tag division. It's going to be Defiler taking on the Mysticals. And folks, I don't believe that Defiler has locked up with the Mysticals, folks. I could be wrong about that, but I believe this is the first time we are seeing this matchup in Super Spirit Wrestling. And let's go to the ring now for that contest. Omar Torres starting things off for Defiler against Marshall Taylor. Test of strength early. seemingly in favor of Marshall Taylor, but look at this. Omar Torres really taking it to Taylor. Marshall Taylor opting for an early tag. Divine Phantom Jr. will try his luck against Omar Torres. Backdrop now for Torres, who is really proving to be a force here early on. You see another backdrop counter there. Scoop slam from Divine Phantom Jr. As official Kim Carrillo looks on, now checking for a submission. Torres quickly breaking away. Tremendous brain buster from Divine Phantom Jr. As Omar Torres looks to make a tag, Tsutomu Shiroma now in for Defiler. Bear hug predicament here. Divine Phantom Jr. suffering damage to the lower back there from Tsutomu Shiroma. More offense there, prepared by Divine Phantom Jr., but countered by Tsutomu Shiroma, who looks for a pin. Slam there from Divine Phantom Jr., and again, trying to keep Tsutomu Shiroma down, which is proving to be a difficult mission. Backdrop there from Tsutomu Shiroma. Trying to put Divine Phantom Jr. away, does earn a 2 count. DPJ makes a tag to Marshall Taylor. Getting in a little shot there before returning to the apron. And this time a slam from Marshall Taylor sends Tsutomu Shiroma to the outside temporarily. Look at Shiroma just shrugging that off like he landed on a pillow. Oh my God. Taylor right back into the action though. A lot of guts there in the young Marshall Taylor, firing back to do battle with Tsutomu Shiroma. These clubbing blows from Shiroma, wrecking the body of Marshall Taylor. Face buster from the electric chair position. And Taylor is finding himself in no man's land here. Look at this, big shots raining down across the chest of Marshall Taylor. Electric chair position again, and just slamming Marshall Taylor's face into the mat. Taylor does indeed look to be making a tag. And it is a necessary tag, in my opinion. Taylor needs some time on the outside to recoup. Standing switch again from Shiroma, and look at the angle on those backdrops. Oh, jeez. Just right down on the neck of Divine Phantom Jr. Basement dropkick with the assist from Omar Torres. Shiroma in the corner. Shiroma dropping Divine Phantom Jr. right on his head. As many moves in the repertoire of Shiroma do. And look at this, now just slamming the knees of Divine Phantom Jr. into the mat. Shiroma just so brutal in his offensive approach, and look at that, tossing DPJ up like a rag doll. Torture style camel clutch now for Shiroma, and I would say, folks, that the Mysticals are in trouble. Marshall Taylor trying to get something going here. Tag made to Omar Torres. Gut check there. Reversal from Torres. Sends DPJ into a friendly place. Look at that. Counter out of the corner from Divine Phantom Jr., but he's sent there again by Torres. Big kicks from Torres, setting in across the midsection. Oh! And folks, if Marshall Taylor had not been so close, that could have been it, a leaping cutter. Look at that. Big cutter. But Torres, defiant in his approach, will not stand down. Leaping complete shot. DPJ trying to slow the pace here. All 4 men in the ring. Oh, complete shot again from Torres. Again. Twisting DPJ through. Masked to mat. Sling blade though now from Divine Phantom Jr. Center of the ring. Is it enough? No, Shiroma at the last moment. Look at this, in control of the arm, no! The Phantom Lock, not enough. The interception, too much. Backstabber from DPJ. Both teams looking to make a tag, and this is turning out to be much less one-sided than we initially anticipated. Shiroma and Taylor. Look at that, Taylor with a unique pin there. Cycling Shiroma through. No, counter powerbomb from Shiroma. 2 count there. Look at Defiler go to work. Marshall Taylor with almost a desperation kick, sending Shiroma to the mat. Irish whip now. What is on the mind of Taylor? A kick, and it connects. Omar Torres getting fired up on the outside, anticipating his next involvement, and it is now. Divine Phantom Jr. trying to take him out of the equation. Enziguri for Marshall Taylor. Marshall Taylor in control of the arm. Shiroma will not quit. It will take a lot. And a rake to the eyes now. Marshall Taylor trying to withstand. Standing switch. Oh my God, Poison Rana. Could he do it? No! Meanwhile, the Shredder. Oh no! Body Snatcher! Body Snatcher! It's over! The body has been snatched! And it is Marshall Taylor's here tonight at Spirit Rising. You saw in the side of your screen the Shredder from Omar Torres completely taking Divine Phantom Jr. out of the equation. And then, of course, it was the Body Snatcher, Tsutomu Shiroma decimating Marshall Taylor, and Defiler picking up another win in the men's tag division. You gotta hand it to the Mysticals. Marshall Taylor and Divine Phantom Jr. went through a lot in that men's tag contest, and for moments, they really had an advantage going. But you just saw the coordinated offense there, the playbook emerging for Defiler in the end, and they are victorious here tonight in men's tag competition. Well, folks, we have arrived at our final contest of the evening. Our main event tonight is a heavyweight match between Stan Beasley and the ever-shining Hideaki Adachi. This is the first time these two athletes have ever met in Super Spirit Wrestling, or matter of fact, in any other promotion. And I am eager to see the developments take shape. Lenny Spencer getting things underway for a high-profile heavyweight match. Stan Beasley, of course, the newest signee to the heavyweight division here in Super Spirit Wrestling. But he is a seasoned competitor, as is Hideaki Adachi. They will no doubt put each other to the test here in this main event contest. Beasley finding out early about the striking prowess here of Adachi, but you see an enziguri there, a strike connecting for Beasley. And we do know that in the pocket of Stan Beasley is the almighty God's Lariat, which we have yet to see in Super Spirit Wrestling. And perhaps we will see it tonight, albeit to the unfortunate circumstances of Adachi. Hideaki Adachi will, of course, look to land Rising Bright, a pull-through knee. And look at this, Stan Beasley. I doubt many would assume Stan Beasley would be able to hold a candle to Hideaki Adachi's agility, but we are seeing it here from Beasley in this main event as Beasley sends Adachi to the ropes, offense avoided. Stiff strikes on both sides, but it is the body shots, the kicks of Hideaki Adachi. Winning out in that exchange, fireman's carry here from Stan Beasley, trying to regain the momentum. Both men looking for strikes. Beasley coming out with corner advantage, but only for the moment. Great awareness there from Adachi. Not wanting to linger in that corner for too long, and another enziguri. We're seeing a lot of those pay off here tonight for Stan Beasley. Standing switch, running bulldog counter. Great awareness once more from Beasley, as we say, a seasoned competitor. Recognizing many of these situations and turning them into favorable outcomes. Look at that DDT. But Beasley spinning through. Gut wrench suplex there. Adachi with the soul butt kick off the Irish whip. Both men really taking it to each other. Adachi trying to chop down the big tree that is Stan Beasley. Big lariat, look at that. Beasley known for his lariats, but it is the lariat of Adachi here. Trying to make it to the highlight reel. Look at this, Stan Beasley capturing big suplex there. Dropping Adachi down on his head. And now look at this, bridging on the backdrop. Earns a 2 count from official Lenny Spencer. Neck breaker now from Stan Beasley. Standing switch off the Irish whip. Tries the bridge again, this time resulting in a rope break. Shote combination there. Look, big kick now from Adachi. Look at this. Hideaki Adachi shifting the momentum here with some tremendous strikes. But it is Beasley again, capturing, bridging on another suplex. So many body parts of Hideaki Adachi tied up there. Stan Beasley scouting the kicks this time, not wanting to take too many of those. Standing switch from Beasley. Backdrop bridge again. The awareness perhaps fading. Oh God, Poison Rana. 1, 2, is it enough? No. Beasley again, so powerful. His in-ring style mirroring that. Look at this, big slam from Beasley. Just rattling the entire body of Hideaki Adachi. Look at Beasley to the ropes. What a clothesline. Adachi looking for a victory here. No, it's not enough. Out of the corner. Big chop sends Adachi to the mat.
10 minutes gone.
Whoa, big combination from Adachi. And the soul butt sends Beasley to the mat. And a knee. Look at this. Beasley trying to shake it off. Blocking another strike. Shotgun drop kick. Have you ever seen a big man fly? Look at this. Oh! Right on his neck with the ropes. Beasley with more offense. Adachi reeling, but look at this. Look at Adachi. A unique suplex of his own and a break as well. These two heavyweights pulling out all the stops. God's Lariat! God's Lariat! 2! It's over! God's Lariat has emerged in Super Spirit Wrestling, and it ends in victory for Stan Beasley here in an incredible main event in the heavyweight division. What an effort there from Adachi, but finding out the hard way about the power and force of Stan Beasley, and my goodness, folks, God's Lariat, the way it connected across the chest of Hideaki Adachi, he's going to be feeling that one for a long time. Folks, what a night it has been here at Spirit Rising, and we thank you so much for being with us for this incredible wrestling action. We hope we will join us for Super Spirit Live as well, our Friday show. We hope to see you there. In the meantime, for everyone here at Super Spirit Wrestling and Twitch.tv, I'm Shirt Donovan saying have a good night.